the league in rushing. It's the Steelers and the Commanders next on Madden Football.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Heward. I'm Kate Scott, and Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Seahawks in Seattle. Well, we've got a couple of quarterbacks here who also know. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. Kickoff taken at the 3. He stopped on the return at the 27. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken second in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Jaden's the closest thing we've seen to Lamar Jackson. And while there's only one Lamar Jackson, the two-time MVP, Jaden's going to push him a little bit in this league. He is a tremendous athlete. Over 1,000 yards rushing down the SEC, and he's just got the instincts, the feel to know when to run it. And man, he can also sling it. A quick, compact, accurate release. I can't wait to watch this guy's skill set unfold in the NFL.
Come on.
On first down, they'll run. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Back to the line they go. It's second down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Finds his man Rice. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's brought down for a loss. So 4th down on heads, Braden Mann for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. So here are the Steelers now, taking over for the first time. And bringing them out an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
Makes a cut to the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Gets everything he has under the... This is caught inside the 15. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. George Pickens, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. So 2nd down coming up. Now Daniels off the play action. That's Mayer. Oh, what a hit. Starts the ball loose. Steelers have it. Headed the other way. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another. Hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
Garindo running between the tackles. And this one does not go far. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Here we go.
They send the tight end in motion. Here's Garindo again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Whistles sound as the defense decides to call timeout.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
First down, and they go right back to him. Pushing for the red zone. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. That play good for 17 and a first down. They'll go right back to Garindo. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Here we go.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
EQ. Go.
Fields out of the gun. The throw is caught. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Shotgun handoff to Garindo. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
There's a give, left side. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers pull out in front further, 13-zip. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Commanders nothing.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Daniels. And that one looked like an interception for a second. Instead, it's incomplete. Defender couldn't hang on to it. 3rd down coming up.
It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to
Alert!
go.
Alert!
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He's on the move. They'll make a bid for it on the ground. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. Braden Mann out once more for another punt. Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Steelers will take over possession. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Jump clear. Right.
Trying an inside give to Garindo. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Pretty obvious, this defense, man, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 + 4 + 4, equals a first down.
Right.
On the give, it's Garindo. And he started to get through the lane before it closed. 3 yards there. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle.
Here we go.
Commanders with an extra DB out there to defend this third down.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Trying for the deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. A quick second score for him, Brock, already. And we aren't even out of this opening quarter yet.
Yeah, I think I just saw that D coordinator rip up his game plan down on the sidelines, because you got to find some new resources here. You got to dedicate more bodies, more physicality to this playmaker, because we know in this league, when you get a guy going like this, they're going to go to him until you stop him.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20.
Ready?
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Time now for the second quarter. Commanders in possession. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Hits him on the out route. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready, ready?
From the 43. Has it downfield, working the left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They've got first down from the 31. Daniels back to throw. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that, and it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Caught at the 4. Touchdown, Washington. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. The point after splits the uprights. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Calvin Austin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Steelers and Isaac Garindo ready for another go on offense. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Out of the shotgun, Fields. Taken in by Luke Musgrave. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Slot man motioned over. Now a give to Garindo. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Off play action, it's Fields. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down. Fields looking to throw. And he touched him down as he finds enough to pick up the first.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Now a give to Garindo, running left. And it took a couple of guys to hold him down there after a gain of just 1. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Room to run inside the 20. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Steelers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play fake here, Daniels. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. And the Steelers take over on his 5th interception of the season. 1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
Here we go.
On the carry, it's Garindo. This is ahead for about 5. Brandon Jones up for the stop. Everyone's prepped, it's 2nd down now.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Commanders' 43-yard line.
Now Garindo. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Here we go, son.
They come to the line here. This is 3rd and 6.
Yard on the play. And it's 3rd down.
All right.
Here's Fields to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. He goes right corner pocket there, but does get it to go through from deep. And the advantage now sits at 24.
You know, Kate, there was a time when you and I were growing up watching football where a 50-yard kick was impressive. But these kickers of today, they just keep pushing that boundary and showing off incredible leg strength.
Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. Out comes the Commander offense for another series. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd
Hey,
and
hey.
5.
No, no. Unlock
From the 32. Little off centers, man just couldn't adjust to it. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, shot. Bronco switch. Roll, roll, roll.
The running back gets it on the draw. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Okay, break.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
Reload, bring it. Check, Panther. Check.
They give it to him again. And he drives ahead for good yardage up to the 45.
Let's go.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now from the nation's capital. The Commanders, with some work to do, trailing in this game. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready, go.
Here's Daniels. Into the hands of Terry McLaurin. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out. New set of downs for him from the 46.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Ready.
Daniels on 1st down. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
On the go.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
19 Tiger. Ready, put up.
From the 37. Hits his running back. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Let's go now.
Again, Daniels to the air. It's taken in by Sinnott. And he gets him around 6 there. Patrick Queen ranging in for the tackle. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 27. Setting up the screen. And he's tackled for no gain. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He's on the move. He's running for it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Washington.
Working inside the red zone. Catch is made in close. And this is down all the way to the 3. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Come on, set. Let go.
From the gun, it's Daniels. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders chop some of the lead off before the half. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Commanders pull a little closer. It's a 17-point game now. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our first half.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Looking for the back that time. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Here we go.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he found some running room for a nice gain. The Steelers calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
Here we go, Scott. Hey, Monday. Right.
Fields out of the gun. He's going to lob one deep down the left sideline. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. 4th down punt upcoming, Brock, and here's Austin McNamara to put his leg into it. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. No return on that punt. And they'll have a chance to run 1 play before time expires. Drops to a knee, clock's gonna run unless that defense burns one of its 2 remaining timeouts. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, snap and a quick kneel down, and the final few seconds are gonna elapse here in our first half. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Ready.
Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our first half. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Returning it from the 4. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
At their own 34-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Don't jump, ready?
Garindo running between the tackles. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
Extend. Hey, Ted. Right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Hauled in by... Oh, he lost the football. Oh, and they pick it up. Time to push for that marker. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
First down, Pittsburgh.
Here's Garindo again. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Looks like play has been paused. We've got a timeout taken by the defense.
Here we go. Go.
2nd and 8. On target to Musgrave. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line.
Here we go.
All right, set now. 1st and 10.
And the Steelers first down.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Trying it left side with Garindo. He's contained at the line for no gain. Brandon Jones up to the stop. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. A pistol snap. Fields. That's caught for the first. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Aubrey Good on the point after. And the Steelers make it a 24-point ball game.
Commanders 14.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. To throw, Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Ready.
Plowing up the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Alert! Smack!
Back to the well again. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. That stop made by T.J. Watt. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Hey! No! Unlock right!
Now run here with Blake Corum. And he ranges forward to the 31 before they bring him down. 3rd and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, Daniels. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. The Commanders going field goal here. This from 48 on the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that lowers the lead to 21. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away.
A dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
The Steelers are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. And they needed more than one defender. Their powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Play action, Fields. On target to Garindo. He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out. And the Commanders pick this one up. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
We dominate.
Throwing now, following the turnover. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Bronco switch. Roll. Reload. Rig it. Check. Panther.
Daniels. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. New set of downs for him from the 46.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Let's go. Ready.
On first down, they'll run. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All right, here we go. Second down.
It's a loss of a yard.
Let's go.
Brings up second and 11. At the 45-yard
Daniels back to throw. Got Sinnott. It's complete. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
brings up third
Check,
and
check.
6.
Daniels throwing on third. He has the first over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Check, alert, alert, smash,
Now
smash.
Daniels to throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Coverage defensively by Nick Herbig.
Come on. Hey, check that, check that.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
It's third and 7.
Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
I'm not lying. I'm not
Daniels
lying.
now. Chased out to his right. Now here he goes. And he protects himself with a slide there after a decent...
Ready.
Nice
break.
spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Ready. Go.
Here's Daniels. This one's caught. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
There you go. Back to 60. Back to 60. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
At the 6-yard line.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Let's go.
It's 2nd and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders get it back to within 2 possessions. That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders get it back to a 14-point game. The Commanders kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. On the return, here comes Austin. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. The Steelers offense headed out. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that follow. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Flush down now to his left. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Here we go, son.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Go.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And that hit stops him in his tracks. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. He'll try the right side with Gurindo. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. And this is now a 100-yard game for him after that last carry. Man, what a strong day he's had running it for this offense. Going to the ground again on first. Oh, no, he lost control of another one. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still alive. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Here's the handoff. He finds space into the red zone. And he has this all the way down to the 14-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Pittsburgh.
Trying an inside give to Garindo. And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They'll go right back to Garindo. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. Now Fields. Pass it down close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21.
Commanders 24.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And it just feels like he's been... And he has it along the sideline, but he got a little too close to that edge. They're going to say he's out of bounds. We've got 2nd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Ready, hut. Ready.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. And the Steelers go in nickel, 3rd down.
3rd and 6.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. Offense set for a 1st and 10. He gets this one to McLaurin. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Let's go now.
Again, Daniels to the air. Escapes the pocket. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Hits his running back. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 28. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Ready? Go.
Now a give to Garindo. And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Steelers nearing their 6th win this season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
On the give, it's Garindo. And he found some running room for a nice gain. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Easy. Cut.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Here we go.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Right.
Handoff headed right, it's Garindo. And not much doing, he stopped quickly. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go.
At the 48-yard line.
Right up the gut. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Only a couple yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Here we go, Scott.
Garindo running between the tackles. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. And here's the timeout with just 1 second left on the clock. So we're going to have one more play left in a game that's already decided. He'll go to a knee, and that defense can only stop the clock 2 more times. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road.